they have a great mission. It's really simple. And that's the other good part about it, right? There are kids in the state of Oklahoma that are getting diagnosed with cancer all the time. Why uproot those kids and take them to Texas, Tennessee, wherever these other big hospitals are, when we can get the same care and the same things right here in the state? So they do a really good job of heading that up with these hospitals, of getting the right doctors in place to take care of our kids here in Oklahoma. And then not only that, they fund the research, right? Let's not just get our kids through cancer. Let's find a way to just kill it, right? Let's find a way to end childhood leukemia. Let's honestly put some thought and some dollars into that. We have one, and so they're on the point end of the spear of that, of doing that. And I don't know anyone who can sit here and say no to these types of things. I don't care. It doesn't have to be monetary. It could be volunteering. What ways can we help? Who do you know, to do these things? And Jeremiah is just, man, if I could just brag on that guy, my referral group here in Moore, we raise some money. We do philanthropy every year. We were able to donate to Lizzie Bodark and her sharing tree here in Moore, who's just all about giving toys to kids and families, things they need during Christmas. And Jeremiah, we give some to CHF. And Lizzie Bodark, you're making an impact in the community when you got someone like her up telling her, like, hey, what this money means and what that's going to go to. And I can look it over at Jeremiah, and it's hitting him right here in the heart, you know what I mean? But he can relate to that as well. You might not always want to be someone, until you walk a mile in their shoes or know where about they've come from and what they do. And there's no doubt on my mind why I realize why he's where he's at, making an impact on people, and why he's not gonna walk by an angel tree without grabbing a name off of it. He's just not gonna do it. That's not the way it came from. And it's there's got the right people running. Now that CHF is also branched off, we can start helping kids in Tulsa that don't even have to come to Oklahoma City now. Those kids are able to kind of stay where they're at. And I think even this year with the Drew Neville thing, the impact that, really the influence that CHF is getting. I'm talking, we're bringing in pros.
Big time pros.
That's giving me chills right now.
Yeah.
Those guys are going to come in here and volunteer their time, which is all we want from them, right? Because, man, if we can have an influence, we can make a bigger impact. To me, it's really that simple. Yeah. We can grow our mission and to get it done. But, this year we're out to really, I am out to raise awareness. And there's so many things, right, we can put our money into. But it's funny when things happen and that you see it. Take the DeMar Hamlin thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that guy's a
champ.
That guy's a rock star, isn't he not? I looked at my wife the other day and I said, he's playing football again. I don't think anybody's going to tell him no. But the world watched that unfold, which just hit him right here, right? Next thing you know, he's got is it up to $8 million yet?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It was up over 7, right?
Yeah.
And there's no doubt he's going to do amazing things with that bucket of money. But that's the type of support and impact that I think CHF is gaining some ground on, because once you grab that and it hits people, this was right after Christmas, right? The worst time to ask people for money, right?
Yeah.
Christmas holidays. And so, but people are out here giving faithfully, and knowing that it's for the right cause and it's the right thing. And, I watched Luke Barone speak at his golf tournament. And I can already tell you I regret in my life not ever getting to meet Keaton. Mm-hmm. That's a wise young soul right there, right? And just hearing that story just immediately impacted me. Like, all of a sudden, I'm like, God, this is really what I want to be doing. Mm-hmm. I love doing this, right? Running this agency. Well, the good thing about having people and paying them well, making sure they have plenty of time off, they love what they're doing. I can walk out of this thing and it still runs. Yeah. It's amazing, right? So I can spend some more of my time where I think I can help make a difference doing those things. And geez, right now there's not a better place that I feel like that I need to be than other than sitting on the sidelines watching some OU football, mainly OU softball, okay? Yeah. But even then, guess what I'm trying to do? Yeah. I'm trying to get those tickets so I can get these kids out to the games that can go. We're finding ways to let them experience a little bit of life that normal kids get that they don't get, and that even hit me real hard when someone's like, well, a kid with leukemia, when they get the flu, they go to the hospital. And my kid gets the flu, he stays home from school. Yeah. Right? And it still doesn't stop him from trying to play his video games. These kids are up in rooms by themselves. One visitor, two visitors. The staffs. It's not like a regular hospital where they're all out in the middle and they're all talking, and it's limited, it's special, and everything is like a surgical room. It is neat and clean. And my wife, even she's a nurse practitioner, as a provider, I don't know how she goes to work, does with all that she deals with, and then somehow shakes it all off, leaves it right there at the hospital, and goes right on back. Which is why we foster kids. Yeah. Right? Which is why we try to help in any way we can, because she sees it front line. She sees it firsthand. Yeah. And every year this is probably going to happen less, but we all grew up a little less fortunate, and I had to go break out a picture of me and my brother with dirt all over us sharing a bag of chips that I don't even know the brand name of from on a back porch that you'd be lucky to walk across it without falling through it. There were that many holes in it. So we always want better for our kids, right? And every year, better. The kids that have it, at least some of the kids, at least my kids, if they say they have it bad, they're dead wrong, right? They're out of their mind. Yeah. Got to remind them. But there are still kids out there that have it bad. And just like anything, leukemia, cancer, doesn't discriminate. It doesn't care who you are. Doesn't care who you are, what you're doing in life, where you're at in life. It just hits.